start off right off the bat to every 2 hours. This is what I always recommend. You bring a puppy home, you start taking them out every 2 hours. Okay. Why every 2 hours? It's because you get them used to the whole scheduling. Now, if you're starting to find consistent accidents, and when I say consistent, I don't mean like once a week or once every 2 weeks. That's not consistent. If you're finding accidents, multiple accidents a day, every single day, consistent accidents, then you want to dial it down. You go from 2 hours to an hour and a half. If you're still finding accidents on a consistent basis, then you go down to an hour. Okay. You want to range about a week, 10 days, 2 weeks max, and then you start to increase it again. So if we're going on a 2 hour schedule and everything is working out fine, and again, a week and a half, 10 days max, now we start to change the schedule up. Okay. So we increase it to 3 hours. Okay. A week, 10 days, 2 weeks max, we increase it to 4 hours. Same thing, no problems. We increase it to 5 hours. Now, if you're starting to find that there's some accidents at the 5 hour mark, for example, then you dial it down to 4.5. You don't go back to where you were. You just dial it down a little bit. So you go back to 4.5. A week goes by, everything is cool. You go back to 5. And so you end up having a routine where they're going to be going out on a set schedule, but it's not necessarily time based. It's more hourly based, like how much time goes in between each each bathroom break. So like, for example, my dogs go out every 4 times a day. Now, recently, because now they're getting older. Now, just let me just preface the fact that out of those 4 bathroom breaks, the fourth one, the last one, is just a really quick pee. So literally I will go outside, they're going to pee within seconds, and then we come right back in. So literally it's a matter of seconds that I'm out there for. The other ones are more lengthy. I walk them a little more around, give them more time. But the fourth one is just a really quick pee just right before we go to bed. Now, recently I have added a 5th bathroom break, and that 5th bathroom break is because they're older. I just wanted to add it just because, like I said, it just makes me feel more comfortable. I'm not sure if it does anything, but for my own peace of mind, I added the 5th bathroom break, and that 5th bathroom break is in between during the day, but it also is a quick pee. It's not a long thing. It's just we're out, boom. In fact, I take them both out at the same time and just quick pee, bam, go, and then we come right back in. And yes, I take my dogs out separately. It's just what I prefer. I take them out on a leash. I walk them in a certain area, and then we come back in, and then I take the other one out. And I could literally take both of them out to pee and poop in 5 to 7 minutes. Especially if I'm feeling like it, generous. This is just a bathroom break. Now, bear in mind, this has nothing to do with walking. This is just exclusively a bathroom break. Okay. So when it comes to housebreaking, when you're teaching your dog, the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to walk for 4 miles, un po' camminare per 4 miglia per 2 ore, for 2 hours, until they decide where to go. No, you want to keep the spaces short spaces. I like to recommend the front of the house and the back of the house, short spaces. You want them to be on leash, and you also want to take about 10 minutes max between bathroom breaks. Okay. So what if they don't go? You bring them back in, you put them in the crate or the pen. Hopefully you're using a crate and or a pen, and we could talk about that on another podcast. Then you wait 5 minutes, then you bring them back out again. Okay. And again, this is just housebreaking 101. I'm not going to get into the whole dynamic of the structure of the household, but this is just to teach you the basics of housebreaking. So short spaces, short times. That's pretty much the gist of it. Okay. Then you also, when they go to the bathroom, you do not, I repeat, you do not go into throwing a parade. You do not go into giving them treats. Why? Because they fucking went to the bathroom. Bella mace, pisciare cacaro, che facciamo a cattare una macchina? What are we going to do? Buy them a freaking car? Give them a medal? They just went to, listen, I'm 47 years old. I cannot remember one time when I got awards for going to the bathroom. Okay. Now, what we do want to do is we want to let them know that they did the right thing. So we had talked about eye contact on a separate podcast. So what's going to happen is when they go, they're going to look at you. And the eye contact means, is this where you want me to go? Is this what I'm supposed to do? And then you say, good boy or good girl. That's it. No parades, no treats. Why are we not going to do the treats? Is because by the time they go to the bathroom, they're going to start to associate treats with something completely different. Okay. So the treat does not represent going to the bathroom. The treat represents going outside. The treat represents excitement. So there's dogs that will go outside. They won't even go to the bathroom. They'll come back in and they'll expect the treat because that's the pattern that you created. The housebreaking process does not have any kind of reward system except for acknowledging that they've done a good job. That's it. And it's a very, very matter of fact, authoritative, relaxed non-event. They'll look at you. Good job. Good boy. Thank you. Whatever the hell you want to say. But don't, oh my God, you went to the bathroom. Oh my God, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Oh my God. Relax, man. They just peed and pooped. Calm down. Okay. Very simple. We want the housebreaking routine. I'm sorry. We want the bathroom routine to be a calming experience, just like everything else. We don't want it to be an excitement, energy driven activity. Calmness. Everything is about calmness. So no treats, no parades. Good boy, good girl, you're done. Okay. Make sure you watch that eye contact because that's really going to be the key. As they're going, they're going to look at you. And remember, that's how they're asking for approval. They're asking you for direction. They're saying, is this right? Is this what you want from me? And if you don't say anything, they're not going to know. Okay. So every 2 hours this is the routine. Now, in between the 2 hour period, what's going to happen is there's 3 circumstances that you want to monitor in order to get this dog housebreaking properly. So within a 2 hour period, you will be taking your dog out more frequently than just 2 hours. Okay. So what does that mean? There's 3 circumstances. The first circumstance is right after they wake up. The second one is right after they eat. Now, that one is a little tricky because some dogs need to go out as soon as they're done with their last bite of food. Some dogs can wait as long as an hour. So you kind of have to feel where your dog fits in with that one. And then the third one, and the most important one, is right after there's a period of excitement or playtime. So let's use this as an example. We're on a 2 hour schedule. We took our dog out at 8 o'clock in the morning. The next round would be, that's right, 10 o'clock. So now at 8:30, you have some friends come over. They're throwing the ball around with your puppy. They're wrestling, chasing them around, whatever they're doing. They leave by 9 o'clock. What do? That's right. You take them out at 9 o'clock. Okay. And then the clock resets. So we're not taking them out again at 10. We're taking them out at 11. But if one of those 3 things happens, then you're taking them out again. So in a 2 hour period, you could be taking them out 5, 6, 7 times. But it's important to address those 3 circumstances because those are the ones that are going to get your puppy housebroken properly, especially the third one, which is the excitement or playtime one, because at this age, they're going to be very excited. They're going to be playing. They're going to be running around. It's a lot of excitement at that age. And excitement and or playtime, and I want to specify this, also includes if they are sitting, if they're laying on the ground, chewing on a toy. Because most people misunderstand that. Say, well, he's calm. He's just chewing on a bone. The brain is still excited. That's why if you notice, as soon as they're done chewing with the bone, bam, they start to pee. Okay. So the secret there is as soon as you start to see them calm down just a little bit, then all of a sudden, bam, let's take them out. And that includes just sitting there chewing on a bone, just sitting there playing with a toy, whatever the case may be. It includes that. So that's why I say excitement and or playtime, but playtime is also mental. So chewing on a toy, chewing with the bone, chewing on a bone is included in that. So don't miss that window. Okay. Consistency. Remember what I said? Consistency. So you're taking them out consistently before they have an opportunity to go. This way they learn this is where I'm supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. Also, what's going to happen is throughout the process, you're going to have some accidents. It's just part of the game. Get used to it. Okay. So what do we do when there's an accident? Very simple. If you find the accident, just clean it up and shut up. There's really not much you can do at that point because you basically missed your window. You probably missed one of the 3 circumstances. You probably are not on a tight schedule. You're not using your crate properly. You're not using your pen properly, and you're not structured. You're not consistent with the process. Okay. So if you're not doing that, then yes, you're missing opportunities. And of course, you're going to have accidents. So, and even if you are super tight, you're still going to have accidents. It's just the name of the game, So if you find an accident, a pile or a puddle, pezzo de merda or antiche pisciazza, don't anything about it. There's nothing to do about it. You just clean it up and you move on. When you catch them in the act, you want to calmly, and I can't emphasize this enough, calmly interrupt. Don't go into, oh my God, no, you're peeping on this, so stop. Relax. calm. You calmly interrupt. No, hey, stop, whatever. Calmly, you clip a leash on and you take them outside to go to the bathroom. Now, they may go, they may not go, but what you're teaching them is, oh, so this is not where you want me to go. This is where you want me to go. That's what you're teaching them, because you're capturing the moment that they're in the process of going to the bathroom, and you're correcting them in that moment. But you're not correcting them with anger or excitement or frustration. If you do, you're not accomplishing shit. Okay? Se proprio fode te dice o cane. Tu se fode. That's what your dog's going to tell you. You're crazy, because that's the impact you're going to have on your puppy.